You're watching the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast. Now here's your hosts, Tom, Nick, Ryan, and Dave. It's you, it's me, it's N.R.D. It's you, it's me, it's N.R.D. Uh-huh. Let's start the show.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. It is you, it is me, it is T&D. Welcome to episode 143 of the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast. If you haven't already done so, please make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any great content coming out of the Dave Cave, Tom's basement, Nick's garage, or anywhere in between that we're making content on this lovely channel. Make sure you check us out on social media too, because I've posted a couple of good memes in the last couple of days, and I must say they're pretty hilarious. I also have t-shirts for sale, and socks. So if you want to get clothes, stay warm for this upcoming winter, I've got you. And also, go to ProWrestlingTees.com and buy yourself a pink Wrestling Nerd Broadcast shirt. We are donating any proceeds from that to charity. So please go buy a t-shirt. Makes us feel good. Makes you feel good. It's a good thing. Something that's not good. I'm just going to come out and say it. I don't want Phil Brooks anywhere near my WWE television. That is the big rumor that's going around right now, is that Phil Brooks, CM Punk, is in talks with WWE to return. For those of you who aren't aware, Survivor Series will be in Chicago. Damn.
I should hit up Castro and see if he could get me tickets with the Pro Wrestling Tees crew.
You should just say you want to go with Castro.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Be pretty dope. But
Castro, I'll come if you let me sit with you, but you got to pay for my ticket.
I will say this. If this was I'll say this again. I was very excited when CM Punk came into AEW. But just with what I've heard about, I am not a fan of Punk really anymore, just because it just seems like wherever he goes, drama follows, and I don't need that in my wrestling.
He's big fat baby.
Exactly.
Bold prediction. I bet you he's doesn't do any of his shit in WWE. I bet you he's good old team player, just because I don't know.
Giving him a
I just feel like they're not going to put up with it.
Yeah. To me, I think it would be pretty well, because wasn't it all he ever wanted to do was main event of WrestleMania, and he just comes in and he's like, yeah, we're gonna give you the main event. What's that, Rock? You'll fight Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40? Come on in, big guy. And then it's Cody versus Punk and main event night 1 of WrestleMania.
Do you really see him going in there and being like, hey, Paul and Vince, yeah, well, I don't want this person in the arena. This person's banned from the arena. They're going to be like, shut the fuck up and go.
Brian Pillman Jr. is now banned from NXT.
I just don't see it happening.
Well, from what I've heard is he still has a lot of, I hate to use the word, heat with a lot of higher-ups in WWE, such as Paul Levesque. Seth Rollins commented at the Royal Rumble last year when they thought would you ever want to see CM Punk come back? He's like, stay away, Phil, you're a cancer. So you would need to get Triple H, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns on board with CM Punk coming in before they do anything. So
I think it's gonna happen.
Yep,
I'm all right with it. Whatever. Keep it.
At the end of the day, WWE are business people. They are always willing to swallow their pride to an extent to make money. It's that simple.
And they'll probably sign him to a year contract, and there'll be stipulation A, B, and C on WWE's end that CM Punk needs to agree upon. And then I'm sure that CM Punk will be like, well, I need you to agree on this. Yep. And they'll say, cool, we'll do that. If there's any semblance of drama from you, you're gone, period. Yep. There's going to be no grace. There's going to be nothing. And we stop paying you. Yep. If you breach his contract at all, we stop paying you.
Yep. And I know Vince is no longer, he's kind of in charge, sort of, not really, maybe, I don't know. But when it comes down to it, Vince has given multiple people multiple chances. And I said this on an episode a while back, that I said CM Punk is kind of the ultimate warrior of his generation in a way, whereas he's had a lot to say off camera about how the business rolls and he's rubbed people the wrong way, but never say never. He came back, got his Hall of Fame introduction, got his, fond farewell. Unfortunately, passed away shortly thereafter, but
And then he died.
got his closure.
I'll always say, if Vince brought Bret Hart back, then anybody can come back.
He's brought Bret Hart back, Bruno Sammartino back.
I think Vince McMahon, more than anything else, loves money.
Yeah.
And that's going to push all these things. If there's money to be made, then they're going to do business with it.
Exactly. So we'll see what happens with CM Punk. And I say that, I want it to be exciting. I love that this is something exciting in wrestling. It's just one of those, like, and I feel bad, like, taking it personally in a way, but, like, just personally, I don't like how CM Punk has conducted himself from a business standpoint. Again, in ring, it's okay to boo somebody and hate somebody at the end of the day, but, like, because from a storyline standpoint, you can put him against Cody, and then you've got this guy that I don't like against this guy that I really like, and I'm going to be rooting extra hard for Cody. So this way he has love me some Cody.
Huh.
And I wonder, and we got a bunch of people from Chicago that watch the show, so maybe somebody could comment below and tell me what this is. But of course, he came back the original times to Chicago, and it was like the biggest pop ever, and people lost their minds. And then he came back again to Chicago, and it was the biggest pop ever, and they lost their minds. Like, when he comes back to WWE, it's like the shine worn off. Like, we've done this like a couple times already now, and like it's not as exciting, or is it just a whole different world because it's WWE?
I think CM Punk fans, I've always said this, like, as loyal as WWE fans and AEW fans are against one another in terms of tribalism, CM Punk fans are lunatics. So they'll always go wild. And I'd like to just, on the CM Punk front, I'll never forget, because I've always said it's one of my favorite stories, was the CM Punk Money in the Bank pay-per-view. And Jerry Lawler said, this crowd is so loud. The only thing I can compare this to is if the Chicago Bears were playing in the Super Bowl and the Super Bowl was in Chicago. And I posted shortly after CM Punk's video, I was like, no, Jerry. It's like if the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were playing in the Super Bowl and the Super Bowl was in Tampa Bay, because that did happen. And speaking of the Chicago Bears,
I don't want to talk about this.
Pour one out for Nick.
Let's move on from this anyway. So
because the Chicago Bears got their first win in 347 days by beating the Washington Commanders. So shout out to Big C, Chris Castro, and all the Bears fans. Bear down, everyone.
We got a charity. We got to help these guys out sometimes. They give us such beautiful micro brawlers. We love to collect. Sometimes I just got to return the favor and be like, your football team needs to win at least once every 300 days.
What? I thought we were a wrestling podcast.
We are. Mongo McMichael is a Chicago Bear. William the Fridge Perry, WWE Hall of Famer. It all comes back to wrestling.
I've never
Lawrence
heard of
Taylor.
Any of this. I've never heard of these people.
Oh my goodness. All right, so back to brawlers. We got a lot in the mail. A lot of micro brawlers in the mail, everybody.
Right?
I think everything that was for sale has now shipped. Just about, like, Jake Hager shipped, Shibata shipped.
Yeah, it's not that I was looking at.
Don't you dare, Tom. Don't you dare. I have not, ladies and gentlemen, we're recording this after Fastlane on October 7th. I have not gotten my crate yet. I believe that Tom is the first one. He's one of the first ones. And this is another thing I'm going to point out here. I just want to put on this broadcast. Because we talked about it briefly in our Patreon chat, patreon.com/WNRDB. We do not know of anybody that has received the golden ticket in the All Elite crate. The All Elite golden ticket. Yeah. You're supposed to get 2 front row seats to an episode of Dynamite of your choosing, I'd assume. But I'm in the Pro Wrestling TVIP. I'm in, obviously, both Micro Brawler fan groups, the original and the copycat edition. How you doing, Lemonhead? But I have not seen anybody post they've gotten a golden ticket. I feel like that is something you brag harder about than getting a chase. So if you have been one of the lucky ones, send us a private message if you'd like. Send us a DM on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I
saw someone posted in the original AEW crate. I remember someone posted in the Pro Wrestling Tees VIP group that they got the golden ticket. I remember that.
I got the golden ticket.
Interesting.
So for what it's worth,
you said that was in the VIP group?
Yeah, I'm certain that it happened once at the very least. Sorry, I'm picking the polish off my fingernails,
That's
realizing
fine.
that I've just got gold flakes on my carpet. It's happened at least once, and that's the only time I've ever seen it. So, has it happened since then? Maybe.
All right, so I searched golden ticket in the PWT VIP group.
Mhm.
And so far, the only thing I'm seeing is October 16th, 2021, Full Gear 2021 crate, which I think was the second one. I could be wrong on that. Brian Burbage couldn't be happier to report that I got the golden ticket from the first AEW crate. Looking forward to seeing you VIPs at the UBS Arena on 12/8. So, and it's a picture of the ticket. So Tom Sasso reacted to it. So that is
I've
So
heard
what's
good
my
things about
reaction?
that.
so there's
I heard
Did I
he
just
there's
said
like it, or
one.
something.
did I say something?
What's that?
Did I just like the post, or did I say something?
You liked it, I believe, and somebody put the M&M's Santa Claus gift. They do exist. A lot of Willy
You
Wonka
would think that
memes.
more people would post that. That's
Yeah,
something
just
to look
I'm
into.
curious.
I mean,
So
I don't want to brag, but I've gotten it in every AEW crate. I just
Yeah.
don't want to like make people feel bad.
so yes, if you've got one of the golden tickets, let us know in the comments section below. But yeah, I think I'm trying to think what brawlers I have, if any. I don't know if you guys ordered any of those other pre-orders.
No, there was a bunch that came out though. We were kind of running them down before the show.
Shabbat is on the way. It's the only
Yeah.
pre-order I have. I
Jake
forgot
Hager.
or didn't want other ones.
People are getting the guy from Heels,
Jack Spade, I think we said his
Jack
name was.
Spade, Ming, Black Machismo.
Black Machismo. I had. We talked about that bad boy last week when you were when we were out of town. And we of
Yeah,
course
I don't
got
know.
the new pre-order for the one and only Captain Insano.
Yes,
You know,
Captain Insano.
I want to be stoked about that,
Yep.
but I don't think I am.
I think it's a cool idea. It's funny and all, but I don't want that to be the first Paul White brawler. I'd rather get like the WCW Giant or something like this. I just feel like
I'll say this: I don't mind the Captain Insano brawl because I love the Water Boy. I think it's great, and I think it's cool to get similar to the Jack Spade with Stephen Amell to get these characters that lie in a separate fictional world but still relate to wrestling, and I think it's fun to do that. This is what our Top 3 Tuesday is all about. But the problem I have with it is that it's clearly him laughing if you know the movie, but if you show that to anybody, he looks like he's crying. And if you know the Big Show during that Authority run, he was crying a lot in that. So it looks like he's crying. And I'm like, if it just had like a face, be no problem. I'd buy it guaranteed. But the face, it's hard to do.
it's going to be a pass for me, but fingers crossed that we get more big shows.
I just realized I forgot to order DDP.
I got DDP.
I got DDP.
Oh, we forgot to mention too the USA Sting. People have been getting that one too.
Yes.
Yeah. That's an ugly brawler.
No.
I passed on it. Ultimately, I just decided that
That's an old school golden era guy, though.
I got this one, and it like represents Sting. I'm trying to like be a minimalist with my collection now.
Yeah.
I have a Crow Sting, I have a Wolfpack Sting, and I have this Sting. Like, how many Stings do I need?
Well, clearly you got to add two more.
I mean, you got better looking Stings, so
I feel like I got Sting pretty well represented of all the Stings, the errors I need.
This day and age, do we really need more patriotic things?
Yes. So that's why I want the common brawl. I'm hoping I get the chase so I can flip it for a nice little profit.
One of 100. That's a pretty good one.
That's a pretty good one right there. So I'm excited to see what happens. Again, I think it's a lame attempt at the chase, though. I just hate to call it what it is. I think what they need to do is they need to flip what they choose as a chase and a common.
I think the best thing that's going to happen to them, and I know that this one was just a pre-order and stuff, is this bi-monthly crate that's coming in the next couple of months.
Yep,
They're just
absolutely.
counting down the months, so they only have to put out 6 of these things.
Well, I'll say this. I had this thought the other day. So I know when they do the bi-monthly crate, it'll be what's in the crate now, but 2 brawlers, correct?
Yep.
Will the all elite crate go to 2 brawlers as well, or will that stay at 1?
That'll
I
probably.
mean, I don't think it's going to change because it's already like a quarterly thing.
Yeah. Okay. I was just popped in my
But
head.
the major crate comes with 2 brawlers also. So
Major crate is also overpriced. I love you, Matt. I love you, Brian.
Yeah.
I love you, Mark. But
is it really
I
that
love
much
you,
more
Matt.
than
Brian, I still hate you.
what is the price difference between the major crate to the all elite crate?
the major crate is like
any of the
$70.
crates,
Like they
Major
said,
crate's
with I think they
70.
said
I
like
think the
shipping
all
it's
elite
80
crate's
something.
50.
Then what is the all elite one?
I think it's 50.
The all elite crate? No, the all elite crate's like 35. It's the same price as Pro Wrestling Crate, I think.
No, it's not.
Oh, no wonder I'm broke. Shit.
I'm fairly certain it's more money.
Huh. Let me take a gander here at
I'm fairly certain it's more money, and I think that's why I'm pissed off about it all the time, because I'm paying more money and getting the same things that I don't like.
This one was good though. I know we can't talk about it till next week because David
this one was
all,
good.
all elite crate subscription is $34.95
Oh,
per
Okay,
crate.
cool. One of the shirts in this one I didn't get. I didn't know who it was. But the other shirt was cool.
Yeah, I liked one. Probably the same shirt that you think is cool. It's probably the one I think is cool too. I would imagine
The non-black shirt.
I don't have to look. Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed overall the all elite crate. I think there's like one item really excited for Dave to see that has nothing to do with micro brawlers at all. I think it's one of Dave's favorite things that could probably have ever come in a crate.
Okay, I'm excited to see it. According to ProWrestlingCrate.com, it is $31.95 a month.
Okay.
So $4 difference between AEW and
that's ridiculous.
So.
And then next year, it's going to be more money, just less times a year.
I think I want to say it's 40 probably. I think it bumps up to 40.
So it's $40 6 times a year versus 35.
So it bumps up to 10, but you are getting another brawler,
which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
It's going to be less money overall anyway.
Yep, exactly. So, and for $10 for an extra brawler, that's what you would pay. So, I mean, you pay a little more with shipping probably, but for the common brawler, so.
I just hope we get 2 autographs.
It is cool when they do that. I do like when they do.
I just get the crate because I want the autograph, the pin, and I don't even care about the pins, but I like getting them.
Yep.
I want the autograph, the pin, and the brawler. If you do an autograph, pin, and brawler crate, I will have no problem.
I've said that because not everybody wants T-shirts. I know it's a T-shirt company, but
I have so many T-shirts that no one wants to buy from me.
You know what I'm curious about? You know what I'm curious about? If they offered that, a micro brawler autograph and pin crate, or maybe just micro brawler and autograph,
that would be even cooler.
Would numbers go up in total? Like, how many people are currently not subscribed to the crate but always seek out the micro brawler?
I would subscribe to that. I don't subscribe to the crate, and I would subscribe to that right away.
Like, if you made that $25 plus shipping.
I would say they'd have. I'd say 20 plus shipping.
You figure the average cost of a brawler is $20 right now. Shit.
Sure.
Then you figure you got to get some money in for the autograph plus the pin. So.
Okay.
I mean, granted, again, and I'll say this: Pro Wrestling Crate, as much as we mock the creativity behind it, value-wise, what you're getting it's fantastic.
Sure.
I hate everything. We've determined that. I like getting the Pro Wrestling Crate. I do. I don't love the new. My biggest issue is I can no longer avoid spoilers because their new shipping is dreadful.
Yep.
I live 3 hours away, and I usually get it so much later than everyone, and it's really just like a bummer because there's just spoilers everywhere, and it's usually 7 days from when they ship it is when I start I'm like, oh, I still haven't gotten it yet, so now spoilers are allowed. I'm like, oh, this sucks.
Did
Even
you
if it's
say
like,
you were looking at the tracking and that it was like going like the opposite direction of your house, like far away, and then coming back?
no. So here's what my tracking does, and here's what happened with the AEW crate. I didn't expect to get today. It says that it's USPS is waiting for it from whatever, and then it says USPS is delivering it to its carrier or like a partner facility in Glendale Heights, Illinois, and then it was at my house.
Yeah.
I don't get it. It's so stressful for me. Don't send me a fucking tracking number if it's not actually being picked up yet. Like I want the tracking number when the post office gets it. Because then it's moving, not when it's in your facility, because it's not fair, and I get excited, and then I get nosy, and then I seek out spoilers because I can't handle it. And then yesterday, guys, I bought new toys yesterday, and
Ooh.
do you know those toys that you get in Target that are like a ball, and it's got like 8 little tiny items in it, like a little tiny UPS
Whoa.
box?
Okay, hold on. I'd just like to say something. Did you see that, Nick?
Yeah, it was magic.
Does that work?
What?
I know you did that, but you did this, and on my screen, hearts appeared.
Hearts came out of your hand.
Hearts just
Yeah,
appeared. I don't know how you did
now
that.
it's
That was wild.
He's a wizard.
Okay. I don't know if this is gonna show, but yeah, it's pretty wild. It happened like it happened in the other episode too. I don't know if it actually showed on my camera. Like something happened with Tom, like just like spirits of bad. So
So yeah, you know those like mini brands toys?
yes.
You get like a very tiny little Coca-Cola can. And then like I got a tiny UPS box that I'm gonna give to my UPS driver at work because he's really beautiful. I bought 5 of them yesterday because I had a really fun time opening them. I don't want the toys. I just like opening things. So it's like,
That's him. That's Tom opening them. Amazing.
That's great. I don't know why my camera's up.
I'm the only one that can do it.
It's
Yeah,
wild.
none of us have the power. It's like the royal power. Must only happen when you're king.
So
But
can
I
I
don't
just
know-
explain something about how bad shipping is right now? So spoiler alert, I sent something to Castro to have signed. You guys know about this. I sent this thing out in beginning of September. Hasn't reached him yet. This thing has taken a journey. That's not even going to show the full thing, is it? But yeah. So I would just like to say this. So right now, our latest update is that it's currently back in Poughkeepsie. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see. Do you see all these black dots on here? Hold on, maybe if I bring down the brightness on here.
Do you want me to send mine?
Can we see this? Just
No. There we go. Oh my God.
So a journey to Castro.
Do you want me to just drive it over to his house?
this thing like has been to Newark, back to Poughkeepsie, Newark, back to. I'm like, oh my God! And so I spoke to the postmaster at my local post station, and he's like, I'm going to send a letter out to these other stations to figure out, when they could like intercept them. Like, geez, Louise! But so
they're not intercepting shit.
So,
but
one day I'll figure it out. I'm marrying into a family full of mail carriers. There's got to be something this family can do. So
the postmasters.
So we'll get to the bottom of that. Don't worry. But yeah. So hopefully shipping is good for everyone. Next week we'll talk about the crate, the All Elite crate. Hopefully it comes by then. We got any other news?
I'll try to.
Did I just miss something? Did you just flash something, Tom?
No, just this again. This all time. This is the whole every episode is now just gonna be Tom doing this the whole time last.
Damn it. Why would it come back for me?
I don't know how that's happening.
It's so wild. It's gonna be really funny if it doesn't like show up in the recording.
I know people are just
like, what's happening,
guys?
So for anyone watching, there's little red hearts coming out of my hands when I do this.
I think maybe it's because you have a black background or something there. Like, I'm curious if that's.
I can't really do a heart.
So we're wrestling. Cody Rhodes is a tag team champion.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. We got to talk about Fastlane here a little bit.
I don't think it's. I
Yeah,
just don't
so
think
Cody
we have
Rhodes
the
is a
power
tag team
there.
champion. That's incredible.
We don't
Wow,
have
I
the
love it.
power.
I don't know why. Do you
So
have the
wild.
newest iPhone update? Maybe it's that.
I don't know, but yes, Cody Rhodes is a tag team champion. Seth Rollins is still the world heavyweight champion. Jade Cargill's in WWE.
Oh,
She
I
made
She
her
came
haven't heard
out.
on-screen
about that.
debut.
She came out in ring gear just for a backstage
Yeah,
promo. I don't
that's what
get
I
it.
said. Do you think she just wears that like everywhere she goes?
Absolutely.
Like, she goes to the store to get some milk, and she just.
I'm very excited for her.
Yeah, I think it should be good.
They're
I think they're gonna
presenting
push
her
to
like
the
a big
goddamn
deal, and
moon.
they need to do that. So
They're gonna push her to the moon, and she's gonna come in. I think she's gonna just demolish Charlotte Flair.
that's what I've
Uh,
said the whole time.
No, I haven't heard you say that once.
Lies. I said that. Bring her in and have her squash Charlotte. Have her win the Rumble, chuck all 29 other women out of the ring, have her squash Charlotte at WrestleMania. Boom.
Honestly. Yeah, that was cool. FTR lost the tag titles, huh?
Yeah, what the hell happened there? I did not watch Collision. I watched
I-
Fastlane tonight, but
I didn't
Big
watch
Bill
it either,
and
but Big Bill and Ricky Starks.
what's interesting to me is they said like we appreciate everyone for the support. Top guys out.
And
I'm like,
so
are
then
they?
everyone's like, "Oh my god, they're leaving!" But one of them posted on Twitter like, "I say top guys out literally all the time. We're not going
Yeah.
anywhere. This is our home."
And
So,
I
like
think they
everyone
are.
just loves to speculate.
And I'm also, I believe they are big. Or the one with hair that like had the gun issue
gun.
in Florida. Is that Cash Wheeler? I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, he went to Edge's house to help him train for his return. Like they sent a ring to Edge's house and he helped him train there. So I think they're
Yeah.
big friends with Edge. So they'll be fine.
yeah.
Somebody said rated FTR. I was like, not too bad.
Honestly, that's not bad.
Not at all.
It's better than CMFTR. That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't love that. I can't wait to watch this back.
Well, there's the thumbnail. There's got to be a photo of Taylor Swift like doing this, heart hands, and boom. We'll just put Tom's face on there. So we'll
I
let you
know
know.
that there has to be like other things that we can do with our hands that make other things happen that we just don't even know
that's
about,
all I'm going to be looking up.
that we're going to discover.
I was hoping like it may be a thumbs up, like the thumbs up emoji comes
Oh
up.
my god! You got to put your hand like this, Tom, because I think the thumbs up emoji has the fingers. Try it the other way. Yeah. Damn. Zoom's wild.
Well, to be continued, folks.
So
I know everybody's sitting on the edge of their seats. Wondering.
I'm so happy.
it's wild.
I'm
Googling this right now.
I hate so much, and I love this. Pro wrestling news. I have pro wrestling news.
Oh,
Yeah.
what do you got?
Pure Pro Wrestling's coming to Holland, Michigan on Saturday, October 21st. And I know, like, oh my God, there's another indie promotion, but like, I gotta say, the guy who runs it, Xavier Justice, I want to give him a huge shout out. He is putting on some really cool independent wrestling shows on the east side of the state. He's got I think the only under 18 wrestling school. So there's a whole kids program.
Okay.
The dude works with folks with disabilities. He's got like a handful of wrestlers with autism and like a tag team of wrestlers with autism. And he just pushes them to the moon, not because they have autism, because he believes in them. So Xavier Justice, Pure Pro Wrestling, based out of like the Flint area of Michigan. If you're in Michigan, it's just incredible. And I think it's just worth getting into. And I'm really hoping to be there. And if you're there watching and loving it, I would love to see you there. Yeah. Are you trying? Is it?
I found like a button that says like
things?
recognize hand gestures.
Is there other things?
It just says like oh, you know what it's doing? It's doing it in the chat.
You missed it.
I saw it. It popped up a bubble on your screen. What the heck? This is wild, folks.
Oh, I see it.
This is ridiculous.
What's another one?
I don't know. Try raising your hand.
Magic Man.
Because it just says like recognize hand gestures.
A couple more weeks, guys.
This is wild.
Yo, this is gonna change the face of the show.
This is wild, everyone. Could you? Oh! We are children when it comes to what entertains us.
Can I pull back the curtain?
Sure.
I hate doing this show. I don't enjoy it at all.
Oh,
now
no.
I do, because now I can do this and Dave can't, and I can do this and Dave can't, and I can do this and Dave can't. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Tom started bragging, couldn't get it.
I got it again. I wonder if I could do like praise hands.
Wild. Just breaks out behind you.
I call them Shane McMahon hands.
Oh man, this is just the.
So I have, oh my god, I have a Zoom study session for one of my classes for midterm Tuesday night. I am just gonna constantly.
I don't like that answer.
Oh, I'm getting kicked out of college.
Yes.
Everyone, shout out to Tom because he's got a big midterm coming up soon. So show some love in the comment section for him below. Do we have anything else?
Anything about church history? Let me know, because I don't.
Do we have any other comments we need to discuss? Anything else?
I have a Kirkland sweater.
I went to Costco today. My
wife got me this for my 8-year wedding anniversary because I've been wanting it for a year, and she finally was able to track one down for me.
I'm excited.
She loves me. She loves me. I'm
yes.
married for 8
happy belated anniversary to Tom and Sunrisa.
Yeah,
so folks, if you have a gift that you need to get somebody, I wonder what emoji could come up now. The eggplant emoji pops up.
That would have been amazing if it was like.
Wait, Tom, I'm gonna have an odd request that might get us kicked off YouTube. Can you do hard hands over your nipple? Just.
Of course, it doesn't work.
Yes, I can.
That's just a great way to end right there.
That might be the way to end it, but yeah. So
whether you love her, subscribe, like to the channel, go to the Patreon Nerd Broadcast, WNRPV on Instagram. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com/WNRDB.
Like Tom's nipples say.
Call me. My phone number. Call me. My phone number. If you just dial 7 on the phone and hit speed dial, I'll come up and I'll leave you a message. And then don't forget, like Kevin Durant says, Mom, you're the real MVP, and I love the Seattle Supersonics.